Hi everyone, Owen Ryan here, Wellness Coach, and I hope you had a great week. This week I'd like to speak about an often neglected but very powerful area of wellness, and that is helping others. Now let me explain what I mean by helping others so you don't feel that this is out of your range. Helping others is not just about direct one-to-one help, because not everybody knows someone who needs that kind of help. A well-known way of helping people is donating money to charity, for example. I sponsor a child in East Timor called Mikis through Plan International. Now I doubt I'm ever going to meet the young fella, but that's okay. I've got 2 lovely daughters and no son, so he's my adopted son, so to speak. Another example of helping others comes with a short story. I do a bit of work for the local tidy towns, and today I was weeding a rose bed. Still have the dirty fingernails. And I had a great conversation with a stranger, and it went like this. He asked me, why was I doing this? After all, it is hard, physical and dirty work, he said. And my reply was, I'm doing this so everyone can see these lovely roses again. Now that was true, but I'd already figured out in my head before this guy arrived that this work was really giving me a lift. I was buzzing off the challenge of finishing it in one go. I was enjoying the sense of doing something that we would all benefit from. I was out in the fresh air getting some exercise. And I was getting a mental break every time I had to put all my focus on getting a hold of a root of a weed and lifting it out of the ground. Well, as you can see from the picture, there was a lot of mental breaks. There was no time to think of COVID, my work situation, the project I was working on, all of those things. In fact, all I had to regularly do to turn off my chattering mind was put my hand on the soil and wrestle with a stubborn weed. Now people pay thousands for the feel-good factor of being grounded. They pay thousands to help slow down their chattering minds. They pay thousands to gurus who will tell them, now very eloquently too I might add, that their program will fix them. Bah! One of the best therapies out there that isn't spoken about enough is helping others. Plus it's free. It just needs your time and your energy. Probably the best thing I ever did in my life was voluntary work for a home for abandoned and disabled people in Argentina for 3 months. Now it wasn't glamorous. I cleaned up shit, puke, dribble, washed. I was on call 24 hours a day, cut toenails, eaten alive by mosquitoes, all of those things and more. But like I said, it was one of the best experiences of my life. That doesn't make any sense. I know that, which might explain why helping others isn't that common. Now here's your job for the week. Have a think beyond yourself and see what you might do to help others. Now before you go any further with this part is vital, massive in fact. If you approach this with no expectations of receiving anything back in return, I 100% guarantee that you will be the biggest beneficiary of whatever it is you do for these other people. But if you finish the work with a puss in your face and feeling bad because nobody said thanks, for example, then you've wiped out all the benefits that I've mentioned. Your memory of the experience will be negative. So it's very, very important to take on the task in the spirit of giving without receiving. And then you'll totally get it. The end of the conversation with the guy at the rosebed was a funny one. And this is 100% true. He said, I'd love to come out and help you. And I said, jokingly, piss off. This is my free wellness experience. Have a great week helping others. Bye.